so before we get started, somebody wanted to pop in and say hey.
Hey.
So he's like, what you guys talking about today?
When she says how to love yourself, I was like, hey, cut. We were just talking about that. I could be in here. Let me get a feature.
So I told him that we're doing a part 1 and part 2. So this video is part 1. Make sure you stay tuned next week for part 2's video where he will be in it.
Yeah.
So say bye.
All right.
When we do not properly love ourselves, it can cause us to attract or accept anything from someone just because. In order to receive the love, friendships, and respect we desire or deserve, it is imperative that we learn to love ourselves properly. Hey guys, it's Shay with It's Shay's Life, a lifestyle channel that consists of vlogs, makeup tutorials, fashion hauls, relationship tips, and advice, and all showing life after a toxic relationship. If you want to know what's on the other side of a toxic or abusive relationship, stay tuned. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of loving yourself. So many people have a hard time looking at themselves in the mirror and liking the reflection they see. They try to gain love from places that they can never truly get to fill a burning hole. Sometimes they've either suffered from trauma, neglect, pain, sudden loss, and it has affected their self-confidence and their love for themselves. I want to remind you guys that you are all amazing the way God created you, and we are all unique. I went through a period where, like most girls, I loved myself, or I thought I did. It wasn't until I reached a dark place in my life where I could only look to God to get me out that I truly learned what it meant to love myself. I truly believe that in order for you to learn how to love yourself, you cannot accept the love that God has for you, nor the true love that someone wants to give you. I think one of the most important things we need to do to learn to love ourselves is to forgive. When we hold on to the hurt from others or our own personal regrets, it causes us to look at ourselves in a negative light. When we look down upon ourselves, we do not value our worth, and we literally do and accept anything because we see ourselves as worthless. People will take advantage of us and push us to our limits that we thought we would never go. And I want to start off with that only because when I think about the deep dark period that I was in my life, I allowed a guy to come into my life that I was not even attracted to because he showed me attention that I had not received in so long. So I was willing to overshadow and overlook all the red flags and all the bells that were going off based off things that he did and he said just to get into a relationship with a guy. And I started idealizing this relationship and this potential future that I had with this guy. And I ended up accepting things that I never would have accepted. And it ended up hurting me in the long run even more than what I was already hurt from before. Another way to love yourself is to date yourself. One thing that I have focused more on in the past year in my healing journey was to take myself out on dates. Go to the movies, go out to eat, go see a live band, anything like that. Buy yourself flowers. Because if you do not love yourself the way that you expect to be loved, how can you expect someone else to love you that way? If you don't do these things for yourself, then how do you expect someone else to do these things for you if they don't even see you doing them already, right? So go ahead and take yourself on a date. Jazz it up a bit, put on your heels and your makeup, get pretty, get all dialed up, and go meet some amazing people. Because I have surely met some amazing people going out by myself doing these type of things. Making sure that you have fun by yourself. It is true that you cannot learn to love yourself if you can't even stand to be alone. Can you be in the house by yourself and have fun? Can you go to the restaurant by yourself and have fun? Stretch your limits, step outside the box. You'll be surprised at how much you can truly have fun alone. So that way you know how to enjoy your own company, and then when somebody else comes along, you can enjoy theirs as well. Self-care is an important part of loving yourself. If you follow me on Instagram, make sure you are. I have a post every Friday about self-care. It is important that we continue to pour into ourselves. We cannot continue to give and have nothing left for ourselves. How are you going to start that business? How are you going to start that blog? Open a restaurant if you don't take time for yourself and work on your goals and projects. So it's very important to put yourself first before anyone else. Praise your accomplishments. How can we expect someone else to praise and support us when we can't even praise and support ourselves? I get excited for the little things and growth that I see within myself. I have learned that everyone is not going to be as excited for you as you will be for yourself. And I'm still learning to not look to someone for my joy and contentment. They just might let me down. So I try to praise myself, take myself out on a movie, get myself flowers, do anything to say, you did this, Shay, you did it. We are not perfect human beings by far. Just like how we would want our family and friends to see us, we have to learn to see ourselves the same way. Look at yourself in the mirror. That belly, that x-ray you put on, that skinny girl, that quirky smile, that laugh. All those things are things we should be getting to treasure about ourselves. At the end of the day, your joy and happiness will begin within. If you're not happy within, it will not radiate on the outside. Go to the gym and bulk up, slim down. Keep yourself happy. But remember to love yourself at every step of the way. You are beautiful, you are valued, and you need to treat yourself better. Remember, this is a constant journey. You're not gonna wake up one day and just start loving yourself and your flaws overnight. Be patient with yourself. Take time to journal and take a peek every once in a while to see where you have come from and look at your continued growth. You will be happy that you finally took time for yourself. Once you do this, you will work on not being in a cycle of toxic relationships and being the person that you truly want to be. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you truly enjoyed this video and really got something out of it. And make sure that you like this video if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And remember, we're only growing from here. Talk to you soon. Bye.